Hello world! How are you?
Hello.
Yes. We're going to talk about... Well, I've been doing a lot of horror films on my own YouTube channel, you know. Now, being that it's October, Halloween, I put 4 Halloween films, The Gay Bed and Breakfast of Terror, Psycho. So let's talk about Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds.
Ah, yes.
The 1963 Hitchcock classic starring Tippi Hedren, based on the Daphne novel about a California town put under siege by birds. Tippi Hedren's screen debut, the mother of Melanie Griffith, Hitchcock was at a loss of what he was going to do after Psycho. And with this, he decided that he was going to do Marnie after Psycho. And he was going to get Grace Kelly to come back from Monaco, and she was going to play the lead in Marnie. But that fell through, because there was a whole drama, controversy over her Grace Kelly playing a thief. So that fell to the wayside. And he was at a loss, because after all, how was he going to top Psycho? But The Birds, he was inspired, and several different camera angles. I mean, he used special effects, state of the art for 1963 when he was filming it. I mean, the sequences in the film, the whole Tippi Hedren sitting on the park bench in the schoolyard with the birds flying on top of the monkey bars. I mean, God, James, it's fantastic. Yes.
Very intense. You know, you could hear them singing, and you could just anticipate the time when they were going to come out of the building, that all the birds were just, you know, they were starting to form on the gym, and whatever you want to call those things, and they were just waiting for attack, and then as soon as they came out, bam.
Yeah, there's a whole great cast. Jessica Tandy as Rod Taylor. And Rod Taylor, his mother and son. A very young Ronna Cartwright, as Rod Taylor's younger sister. Susan Plett, you know, of the Bob Newhart show, very good. As the the Doom school teacher, because I don't think hopefully I'm not spoiling the movie from 1963 when I say she gets killed off.
Oh, it's okay.
The ending of the book in The Birds is it was that they get out of there, is they get to the San Francisco Bridge. The whole bridge is covered with birds, which is how Hitchcock wanted to do that, but effect-wise and budget-wise, he just couldn't do it. It's just been too expensive to film something like that. It's a remarkable piece of work. It's a bit, yeah, it's still scary. He's also, I think, a bit dated. But it was his last big, great horror film until he would do 1972's Frenzy, which would be his second to last film. For The Birds, though, was a visual, stunning achievement in special effects. At the end, where, and so spoiler alert, when Tippi Hedren walks up into the attic, she has turned to Hitchcock. Shh, don't. She turned to Hitchcock and said, "Hitch, if Melanie knows what's behind that door, why would she walk into there?" And Hitchcock's reply was, "Miss Hedren, it's only a movie." But she was nearly attacked by some live birds, and for a week she was in the hospital recuperating because she had a nervous breakdown, and she had to heal, so they used a model to carry out. Anyway, there was a sequel called Birds 2 Land's End, which really sucked. And yes, Tippi Hedren returned, but not in the role of Melanie Daniels, but she played somebody else. There was also talk of a remake since 2007 with Naomi Watts in the lead role of Melanie Daniels. Hopefully this movie will not get made. I mean, Naomi Watts is a fantastic actress, but who would want to direct a Hitchcock film, a remake Hitchcock film? We did that with Gus Van Sant with Psycho, and, well, we saw the end results. Now, with all these reimaginings and stuff, maybe they can come with something original. What do you want to add to that, James?
I think you said it all, basically. Good movie, good special, well, I don't know if they really had special effects back then.
Well, actually, it was special effects getting the bird to hoover.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's pretty intense, scary, thrilling, and I think it's, you should definitely get the box set too.
Like we did.
Yeah.
And that goes, I wipe my nose in front of the whole world. Woohoo! So nothing was coming out. Just an itch, artist. Alright, let's see. What else can we talk about? What other Hitchcock films?
What about, Dial M for Murder?
Oh, yes. Ray Milland wants Grace Kelly dead, and Alfred Hitchcock keeps the tricks a turning in Dial M for Murder. This was actually one of the few films that he did, whereas one setting like Lifeboat, 1944, and a year later he would do Rear Window, which would be all set. But with Dial M for Murder, Ray Milland and Grace Kelly are a couple who were married. She's his trophy wife. She's having an affair with Bob Cummings, and she and Ray Milland had discovered this, and he actually he blackmails Anthony Dawson into murdering his wife while he and Bob Cummings are out. Needless to say, things go haywire when he goes to kill Grace Kelly, and she ends up killing him with, as Hitchcock said, the best way to kill somebody is with a pair of scissors. And so Ray Milland's at a loss to what to do, so he frames his wife to make it look like she'd killed him deliberately instead of in self-defense. And well, I don't give it away, but it was shot in 3D. Did you know that, James?
No.
Yeah, it was shot in 3D.
To get my 3D glasses later. Check it out.
And Hitchcock had said that the wells were running dry and he didn't know what to do, so he said, so he goes, why don't you just shoot a play? And he took Frederick Knott's best Broadway hit, Dial M for Murder, and he shot it. And Hitchcock has a clever cameo in this. If you can see where he is, if you check it out, you'll know where he is. And Ray Milland is actually a lot more charming and charismatic. Hey, you have to like the guy. Than Bob Cummings in the film, Mark Holiday. But overall, it's a great piece. I mean, it's not a great film, but it's an interesting technique of his filming of a movie. That's it. Bye!
Okay. Good times.